Good afternoon, everybody. It's Sandy, the Sunroom Stitcher, coming to you from the gentle folds of the lilac thicket. It is Tuesday, February 7th, and it's 12:26 in the afternoon. And it is bright and sunny outside and warmer. It's lovely. It really is. And Miss Della was over here to see me. She brought me a belated belated birthday presents, and we talked for a few minutes, and then she had to get going home. Oren's left for work. Allie's in the kitchen eating, and Noah is sitting here by the front door looking at all the traffic. So you're seeing me from a different perspective. This is the front of the house over here, and that's my front door. Behind me is the front hall closet, and this is the hallway to the bathroom and bedrooms. So just a little different perspective. And it's been about a week and a half since I last made a Flosstube video, and just enjoying, really, sleeping, stitching, watching Glenn Beck, enjoy him. And last Friday, I met my mom and my sister at Cracker Barrel, and we had a late breakfast. Mom and sister were both sick. Both went to the doctor yesterday and have medication. Sister's doing okay. Because Zoe, the dog, her rescue dog, was the one that they had put to sleep day after my birthday. So anyways, she's doing okay. She misses that little critter. So, what else is new here? I'm just anxious for spring, and the Silver Needles Camp Wanaso is next month. I'm looking forward to going to that with my friend Lee, who you've met. And, oh, there's Miss Allie in the shot. Hey, Miss Allie. Hey, good girl. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. My name is Allie, and I love my mommy. I love her so much. Also, I had a Skype. Visit with Leslie. Hi, Leslie. Looking forward to this Thursday. We're gonna do we're gonna have a stitch and chat, her and I, on Skype. That'll be fun. And what else is new? I've got stash. Oh, speaking of new, I have 8 new subscribers. 8! It just blows my mind. So let me give a shout out to all of my new subscribers. There's Amanda Stitching. Hi, Amanda. And Valerie Rains. Miss Rains, hello. Welcome to my sunroom, or my dining room. And Heather Brown. Hi, Heather. And Lee O'Neill. Hi, Lee. Nice to meet you. Vonda Blomer. Hi, Vonda. And Annette Navarro. Hi, Annette. Trisha Applegate. Hi, Trisha. I'm glad that you found me and subscribed. And Carol McIntyre. Hi, Carol. How are you? I hope you're stitching. So thank you so much for all of you for subscribing to me and continuing to watch this old fat face. So I am so close to being done with stitching on my cherub. And there's my cherub. My Mirabilia 2000 cherub. I got some Orvis in the mail to wash this in to try to get the rest of the stain out, that yellow stain. Which reminds me, I'm going to put this on pause just a minute. Hold on just a second. Pause. Okay, thanks for letting me pause that for a second. This is the, got this from 123, the fabric care. So I'm going to give that a whirl. It says 100% Orvis. So I'm going to give that a whirl when I finish the stitching. So that's about 7/8 of the stitching is done. This is a dove here. One of the things I failed to mention to you, I'm very proud of, is that there's several blended threads in here. And I was very careful when I did my blended threads. I made sure that, for instance, on some of the colors or some of the blended needles, that the light color was on the bottom, was the bottom thread on both legs of my X. And on others it was the dark one. It just depended, but I had to go through a lot of gyrations to make sure that whatever needle, whatever blended color it was, that on every single stitch that the top was the same color as the bottom, and on both legs of the X. So, and I know that you can't see that because this camera is definitely not good enough to see that, but I am very proud of that. Usually I don't care, and it's twisted and all that kind of stuff, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make sure it looked perfect. Anyways, so I did get my sponges in the mail, and actually some of them are going to be big enough that they can be cut into 4s. This was one of the smaller ones, and I cut it in half. And so I'm using this natural sponge to dampen my threads. And it seems to hold the water for a longer amount of time than the imitation sponges. So I'm glad that I got those. I haven't noticed any kind of bleeding from the sponge, and it shouldn't since it's natural. But I don't know if they put it through a chemical something to clean it before they, package it up for sale. I don't know. But got those. And I also got, I'm going to play around with this. This is walnut crystals. And I got this from 123 Stitch to color my fabric. And it says dissolve 1 level teaspoon in a ½ cup hot water to make approximately 2.5% solution. Dilute as needed for lighter shades. So imagine it's black walnut. This is made in Germany, packaged in the US. But you know how black walnuts really stain your hands? I do. I lived across the street from a park that was just filled with black walnut trees. And I picked them up one year and brought them home. When I went to crack them, I got black walnut stain all over my clothes, my hands, and it does not come off. It has to wear off. It's, yeah. So, I also received in the mail some primitive hair fabric. I loved this, and I'm going to undo this one so that I can show you. And it has writing on it, faded writing. I don't know how in the world she does this, but I think this is so amazing. Believe I, other I have no idea how this is done, but it is so friggin' amazing. And I have several of her designs of some freebies that I could actually use this and stitch designs on it. And I just think it's a real interesting nuance to add to, or interest to add to a stitching piece. You could certainly do a whole sampler, but you could, I think one of the things I saw was like a key, like an old skeleton key. So the material smells, and it's probably from whatever process that she uses. But if I open it up, it's actually lost some of the strong odor when I opened up the package. So, anyways, I just think that that is so cool. And that is the Boleyn linen, and I bought this from her Etsy shop. And it took a while to get here, and she doesn't always have it, so because she has to process it. And I just love Isabel. I do. She's got very interesting sense of design. So that's really cool. And I was looking through old cross-stitch magazines, and it's amazing how the designs have changed since this one is, let's see, this one's 1990, but I was looking back at 86, 87, yeah. And I ran across this, and it is called The Glory of Whitework, and it is ecru pearl cotton on an ecru colored fabric. I absolutely love that. And I think I would like to stitch that. It's a little hard. And then it's got that. But I absolutely think that I want to stitch this. It'll have to go in the pile with everything else. And they don't give credit to who designed it. But it's got a mosaic stitch, a large Algerian eyelet, a Smyrna cross, satin stitch, lazy daisy, chain stitch, and upright cross. And it calls for number 8 ecru pearl cotton, and then the ecru floss. That's the only 2 fibers that you need for it. And this was stitched on, it says this piece is not recommended for Ada. For white variation, replace ecru with white. And white, so you could do it a white work. It does. Wait a minute here. I was looking to see if it said who the designer is, but it doesn't. I also wanted to see what kind of fabric they used. It doesn't tell you that. It's strange. Very strange. Anyways. Oh, the instructions are on page 29. Okay, maybe white or cream Irish linen, 28 count, 12 inch by 20 inch. Models, 3 strands of floss used for cross stitch, additional floss skeins needed, white or ecru. So this is actually in the May, June 1990 Cross Stitch and Country Craft magazine. So I was out on the Silver Needle, and they had some free designs you could print off, and this one's by Chart Makers. And I really did like it. It's just a house, a simple house. So 38 by 38. And I was naughty. I ordered the floss packs for 2 chatelaines. I had never done a chatelaine, but Emily, shame on Emily, is working on a chatelaine by Martina Weber. And Emily said that there was a chatelaine support group, and I went there and I joined, and I looked through the stuff, and I ordered these from 123. This is the blue Moroccan lace, and they actually had it done. It showed it on black, and I think I would like to do that on black. But I have the floss pack coming from, oh heck, was it European Cross Stitch? I think it might be. And I also have the, I bought the Mandela Gardens 3 Water Garden. And I ordered the floss pack, or they called it the kit, but I ordered the kit without the chart or the fabric. They are not cheap, and I ordered them, and then I felt really guilty after I ordered them. So anyways, no more, except for what I've got here. And I got this from 123. This is like Snowflakes Are Kisses from Heaven. This is the February. And this is Love Isn't Love Till You Give It Away. And it's got February's Primrose. That's sweet. And I ordered the brand new He Is Risen. I love that. With the angels and the big stone in front of the tomb. I love that. And then I had ordered Colonial Homes. Oh, trash men are here. I really like that. And I got UVW from the Alphabet series. I've become addicted to these country cottage and little house needleworks. It's ridiculous. This is also one of their new designs. It's lovebirds. Cute. And then February, their Cottage of the Month series, and this is February, and I love it because it's pink. It's pink! And the little hearts. Little bitty hearts. Cute. And of course this one. There's no place like home. And I got 2 blackbird designs. This one's Anniversary of the Heart pattern for Pink Hill Manor. And it's obvious why I wanted that, because it's Pink Hill. but it is cute. I get. Yes, and Suzette, the primitive stitcher, has gotten me in hot and heavy into the primitive thing, and this is Moonlight Visitor. Yeah, very sweet. I like the butterfly. Little doggy. So, oh, and this is Snow Place Like Home. I got that one too, because I'm getting the series to do that in probably a pillow. So, that's all my naughtiness, which is bad. I'm still waiting on my hands-on 12 Days of Christmas, the fabric and the first pattern and that to come from the Silver Needle. And what else? Oh, I had an idea. I'm full of ideas. If you need ideas, just let me know. But I've got some jeans that the zipper is broken on them, and I want to cut off part of one of the legs, and I'm going to make a hanging bag for all the plastic grocery sacks, and hang it on the stairway, the wall on the stairway that goes down to the basement. But I had seen on Pinterest, it was a free design, and it was some flowers that just went down. Simple, they were ecru colored, and I thought, I want to stitch that on the leg of the jean with waist canvas, and then gather up the top and the bottom to put the plastic grocery bags in. And what else was it that I saw? I pinned a lot of cross stitch stuff into Pinterest. There's been a lot of different stuff out there, which is really cool. I love Pinterest. But it's like my days absolutely consist of nothing but cross stitch. I go through my emails, I go to Pinterest, I look at YouTube, I stitch, I look through magazines, I look through my stash. It's just like wonderful days filled with stitchy stuff. And soon it'll be spring, and I'll be out in the sunroom again, and I can't wait. I miss sitting out there and watching the birds. And I've been following a blog, Garden Grumbles and something, and she takes pictures of her birds, and beautiful birds. I get that every day, and I enjoy that, and it's made me miss my birdies. So, anyways, oh, and I did want to get in fact, I'm going to work on the cherub out here today in the dining room, because it's light, nice and light. And they're having a framing sale at CC & Company, and it is 30% off. It goes through the 18th, so I want to have that finished stitched so that I can take advantage of that sale. And when I mail it, one of my coworkers, he put up his first Christmas tree, and I went up to Hobby Lobby and I bought a bunch of 50-60% off ornaments for him, and put them in a bag. That was his Christmas gift. I mean, what do you buy a guy, you know? And he had been talking about he only had one ornament for his tree, and he didn't want to spend a lot of money on all the blingy ones, because he saw ones that he liked, but they were expensive. And yeah, $5 for a ornament is a lot of money. So anyways, but I saw this one, Baby's First Christmas, and then it's got 2016 on the back of it. And I thought of this for Kyla. So I'm going to tuck this in with the sheriff when I send the package off to her mama. And so, anyways, that's the life of Sandy Joe here in the gentle folds of the lilac thicket. And so from my sunroom, I guess that's my nose. Okay. I thought there was something in my nose. It looked like it. But it's not. It's my nose. Isn't that horrible? So anyways, from my house to yours, I wish you days filled with sunshine and stitching and love and goodness and happiness. And until we talk again, I will say have a wonderful week and God bless.